What's good, everyone? Tristan here, and today we're adding another level to a breakfast legend. To start off, we're going to be defrosting some frozen hash browns in the microwave. Now, I know this may seem sacrilegious to some of you, but this is the only frozen product that I will fully endorse. Next, we have some Aldi brand chicken sausage I wanted to try out. I've never had this before, but it looked intriguing, so I was willing to try it. We're just going to give that a rough slice and put it off to the side for later. Here I have some sweet mini peppers that I'm just going to cut the ends off of. Once that's done, I'm going to slice them vertically and then give them another rough chop. But of course, you can cut your peppers however you would want. And with pretty much all the prep work done, we're ready to go outside. Adding some avocado oil here. I feel like I'm still learning on how to perfect these frozen hash browns. I know that you need a decently high heat and more oil than you think you would initially need. Sweet peppers go on. And I'm just going to try and flatten them in a single layer so that everything gets in contact with the flat top. At this time, try not to disturb the hash browns too much. We want to ensure a nice crust is building up on the bottom, which I honestly feel like I failed at. I'm not sure if it was the amount of oil I used or the heat, but it wasn't to my liking. So generally, you know when it's time to flip your hash browns when the edges start to get brown. I guess that doesn't work every time, seeing as how most of that flip is still pale potato. Maybe I didn't make it thin enough or use enough oil, but they were still good. Adding a bit more oil here to help out the lean chicken sausage. Once most of the pieces are coated with a little bit of oil, I'm just going to let that cook for a few minutes on each side. Since the peppers are pretty much cooked through now, I'm going to go ahead and mix them with my potatoes. I may or may not have went through and meticulously flipped every single piece of sausage. Okay, we are almost finished. Just beating a couple eggs here. I like beaten eggs in my breakfast burritos. Making some room so I can cook the eggs. If you've never cooked eggs on a flat top before, they cook very fast, so be careful. And it's tortilla time. Just want to warm this up a little bit, get it more pliable. Give it a little flip, and we are ready to assemble. In this case, I like to do egg first so that it doesn't continue to cook on the flat top as much. Adding a bit of shredded cheese because cheesy eggs are amazing. And then we're gonna go with some sausage. And then I personally love hash browns, so I'm actually gonna do a double scoop here. This thing is looking monstrous. I wish you guys could have seen how big the tortilla was in person. Quick transfer to a plate so we can roll it up. To roll it, I like to tuck in the sides first, and then roll from the bottom, ensuring that all the ingredients are tucked in as tight as possible. The moment we've all been waiting for, the cheese crust. You're going to want to use a little bit more cheese than you think you need, but go ahead and just let that melt a little bit on the flat top before adding the burrito. Before placing the burrito, make sure that the seam side is down. This will allow the cheese to act as a glue and help prevent your burrito from opening. This is very helpful for when you're taking those big bites. After a few seconds, go ahead and scrape the cheese a little bit on the sides. After making sure that the cheese isn't sticking to the flat top, you can go ahead and give it a flip. I definitely cannot finish this whole thing, so I'm just gonna see how much I can eat of this half. It's very hefty. I put a lot of hash browns because I love hash browns. But it's a beautiful day for a breakfast burrito. First bite going in. Cheers. So the chicken sausage actually tastes like sausage, which is pretty cool. Cheese crust adds a lot of texture here that I love. It's like a whole nother level. I feel like this might be a little bigger than a Chipotle burrito. Though Chipotle probably has a little bit more filling, but I mean, this is definitely doing the job. I feel like some salsa would go really well with this. All right, well, I'm gonna go finish the rest of this and then clean up the griddle. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.